welcome to the OG channel. My name is Ogburu-Ogbonnaya. I'm a first year ophthalmology resident, and you guys, guess what? I just finished my first week of residency. I know, I had to just give myself a couple of applauses for that because this is such a huge milestone to be in this position where I am literally starting as a resident. I'm walking into a room with me saying, "Oh, my name is Dr. Ngozi Ogburu-Ogbonnaya," which is really a weird thing to say. It's such a blessing to be able to even say those words out my mouth. I'm super, super excited. This week has actually been rather smooth for me, so I haven't hit the trenches just yet, like some of my other friends and classmates at other programs. But I also just wanted to kind of give you guys an idea and an insight of what happens in ophthalmology residency. Now, remember, every program's different. Remember, of course, every specialty is different. So what we go through can be completely different than what another resident goes through. So this is just what I'm going through. Also, this is my own perspective. My co-residents could be experiencing something completely different. But the last time I spoke to them, I don't think they are. So during our first month of intern year, we get the opportunity to rotate through the ophthalmology clinics. So we spend a couple of days in the operating room. We spend a couple of days in various attending clinics, some satellite clinics, which satellite clinics basically mean clinics that are off that are affiliated with the hospital, but we won't be really with those attendings all the time throughout our residency training. And then we also get to kind of see like how is private practice, if that's something that you want to do. You can do private practice, you can do academia, you can do pharmaceuticals, many things you can do after residency, but we get to see and get some insight into how the private practice setting is. We also get some time in like the pediatric consults and adult consults. So we get kind of moved around a little bit. We're learning how to use the medical system in each of those areas. We're also just exposing ourselves and introducing ourselves to the physicians in those specific departments. So it really is just like a beautiful first month. It's really intense because you're kind of being thrown into just ophthalmology right in the beginning, which is super exciting, but it really is like you're starting med school over again because it's information that I know what when you're interested in ophthalmology, like you try to learn as much as you can, but residency is really the time to hone in on your skills and hone in on that information. So this is just like drinking from a fire hydrant times 2. Okay. And then after this month, we then start our like medicine months. And so we're all thrown into different medicine rotations, whether that's like on wards, whether you're in the ER, whether you're, for our program, we do like derm and anesthesia. Some other places do like neurosurgery and plastics. So we're thrown into those medicine months for a couple of months, and then we get some ophthalmology rotations kind of spurred in between those months. So then we're kind of coming back home to what we love and what we care about and why we even came to residency to begin with, and then we go back to the medicine rotations. And so it honestly has been so sweet and so exciting, and just an amazing experience thus far. And I'm really nervous, but excited to see what the rest of intern year has to offer. I kind of just wanted to come on here and give you guys just like a real hoorah for me that I finished my first week. So this week for me, I was in the operating room with majority of the time with retina specialists. So those are physicians or physicians that basically focus on the back of the eye and fixing various diseases that either cause like your retina to start tearing apart, or kind of helping individuals with like diabetic retinopathy. So we were really focused back there. I saw some cataracts as well, and some cornea transplants as well. So it honestly was such a fulfilling week, and I'm excited for next week, you guys. I will fill you in on how that goes. And it's crazy. Like I really started on Monday. Also, something else that is really not spoken about. So everyone thinks that residency starts July 1. I thought residency started July 1. And as you guys can see, today is June 30th, or at least when I made this video, it is June 30th. Okay, we started early. And I know people that started after Juneteenth. Okay, you go on a holiday and all of a sudden you come back and now you're starting residency, which was not explained to us in medical school, not explained to us during interviews, not explained to us before graduation. Yeah, not explained to us by our upper levels. No one wanted to tell us this, but you know what? We are here and we are asked. Once they tell us to show up, what do? You show up, okay? And you show up on time, regardless on whether it is June 20th or it's June 26th or it's June 30th, whatever day you start. But something else to get you guys excited for is, or just I guess a little nervous about, is starting a little bit earlier than you're expected, but you do get a paycheck. You get an early paycheck. It may not be a lot, but you get a paycheck, and that's something to be excited about as well. So just really enjoy, like, once you match, whether it's in ophthalmology, urology, like the early matchers, or you're matching with everyone else in March, which is amazing. After that time, really soak in those 2 or 3 months before graduation and even after graduation, because you may be starting residency early or earlier than you expect. And so that's something that may be alarming to you, that you didn't really, didn't realize before when you were applying for residency. So something to tell you all and get you ahead of the curve before you get there. So I just want to say that I'm super excited. Residency has begun. I plan to post more videos, just kind of how my experience is going, other things that I'm seeing along this journey. And I really kind of want to post a couple photos of things that I was really unexpected that I have been enjoying in my program. We met with the eye bank here in Alabama, which is basically the individuals that get donors to donate their corneal tissues for people that need corneal transplants, which is really, really important. To allow people to be able to see and heal their eye disease. So they definitely think about those things if you want to be like a transplant donor when that time comes for you. So that was a great experience to be along and to learn the information and see what they do, and how they also allow for that to also be conducted in research as well. So it really is an awesome experience for that. And then just other things. So I'm going to post some pictures after my videos to just kind of see like what UAB has been able to offer me and offer us. And I think that's something that you should also think about when you're choosing a program. I'll also make a video about things to think about when you're choosing a residency program that I think is very insightful and very important in your list and your choices. So with that being said, please don't forget to subscribe and follow. More videos to come. But residency is here, y'all, and more videos will come your way. All right. Bye, y'all.